Hey guys, Kitty here. So for today's video, I'm going to be talking about Noblegarden. Noblegarden, of course, is the holiday in April from the 22nd to the 29th. It's one of my favorite gold making holidays. It's very, very easy, requires probably the least amount of effort of any of the holidays, and has potentially some of the biggest gold making potentials. So since I am in Horde, I am in Silvermoon right now in Falcon Wing Square. There's multiple locations you can farm as Horde as well as Alliance. I did Brill the other day. Brill wasn't actually that bad. And of course, there's the many spots in Alliance that I don't know because I don't play Alliance, because why would anybody play Alliance when there's Horde? Anyways, so the holiday is pretty simple and pretty straightforward. There are brightly colored eggs lying around everywhere. You pick up the egg, you can see them around. They do have set spawn locations, so you don't have to worry about looking around for them. You pick up the egg, you get a brightly colored egg, you open it up, you get a Noblegarden chocolate. Now the eggs themselves do have a chance to drop the Swift Spring Strider mount, and of course you can turn in 500 eggs for the mount itself for the guaranteed mount. You could also turn in 200 eggs for the Noblegarden bunny, which is a battle pet. Definitely recommend holding on to your battle pets and mounts. I was looking at my accounting earlier, and the last two Swift Spring Striders I sold, one was 150 days ago for 71k, and then 59 days ago for 49.7k. So around 50 to 7k is what I was selling them for, and that was around a few months ago. Those are the last ones I had. Currently, obviously the prices are going to be very low because everybody's farming them. On one of my servers, they were going for 8k, and I bought 9 of them because why not? That's an easy flip for later on throughout the year. Now, since I am multi-boxing, I have all my guys spread out. Pretty much, like I said, they do have set spawn locations, so I just have them in spots where I can try to get multiple eggs. One thing I don't like about this farm is what someone was telling me, is that the eggs respawn faster based off of competition, so there's more people farming and picking up the eggs, they're going to respawn faster, which is pretty similar to other farms. You know, you force respawn mobs. I do have war mode on right now, which is probably not a good thing. I'm going to probably turn that off next time I do this, just to compare the difference, because war mode usually means less competition, but it's usually not that bad. I've done this for 4 hours. I personally average with my 8 guys 12, I think was the lowest hour I've gotten, with 1600 being the highest hour. Around 12 to 1600 an hour. Of course, sometimes there is competition, sometimes there's not, so competition can also be a bad thing because people steal your eggs and it's really triggering. If someone's farming and you see an egg in front of them, don't steal it. Common etiquette. Be rude. We're all trying to make gold. If you're by yourself, I asked Twitch chat and I've asked general chat a few times. 300 seems to be the average by yourself. I've seen 500 on sometimes. I've seen 400 sometimes. Really depends on where you are, what spot you are. Obviously, certain spots are better than others. You of course can just run around and pick up eggs if you want. Like, there's nothing stopping you. I'm a very lazy farmer, especially because multi-boxing. So I just stick to a spot. This spot over here is pretty good. You know, you have an egg right here, you have an egg right here, you have 2 eggs right here, you have an egg right here. And there's a few others. I think there's like 5 or 7 spawns right here. You can see the guys, you know, trying to take advantage of that. And that's pretty much it. This is just for the Silvermoon Falcon Wing Square spot. The Brill spot wasn't too bad either. I didn't like specifically look to see like what the best location was. I was pretty much like, where's a spot that other people aren't farming that has multiple eggs that my guys can pick up. It's pretty simple like that, yeah. So you're just gonna have to, you know, look around and see what spot best suits you. Or you could just, of course, run around. But I'm very lazy. I don't like to do that. And like I said, the eggs themselves do have a chance to give you a mount. I've done 4 hours of farming, and I've gotten, of those 4 hours, I've gotten 3 mounts from the eggs, but of course I am playing on 8 characters. So do take that into account. So yeah, that's about it. It's about 300 to 400 an hour by yourself. Definitely hold on to the mounts. I was selling the mounts 50 to 70k. If you don't want to farm and you just want to flip them. Buy them cheap. I would say like 8k below is a really good price. 10k if you can't find any lower. But I mean, there's still a few days left in the holidays, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. And yeah, that's about it. Of course, if you haven't checked out my Twitch, link will be down below. That's where I am all the time. because I play a lot of WoW and I make a lot of gold. Yep, that's about it. Thanks, guys.